Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Mano 777, and we're back inside of Destiny, here with a look at this week's upcoming Iron Banner. Iron Banner is returning for the second time since Rise of Iron has dropped, and we're going to be giving you all the details, including weapons to pick up, armor to pick up, the weekly bounties, everything that you need to know about Iron Banner. So if you like something in this video, a positive rating is always appreciated. Hit that subscribe button for more Destiny and Rise of Iron content, and if you feel the need, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions. Also, check out my Twitch live streams. I'll be gaming with you guys in Iron Banner here this upcoming week, including if you need raid help or anything else like that. Let me know. The links to all that is in the comment section down below. And with that, let's get started. For those of you that are unaware, the Iron Banner is a week-long event in Destiny that happens usually about once a month, in which players can compete in a level advantage-enabled Crucible playlist for Iron Banner theme rewards. What does that mean? Essentially, your light level matters, and then this is an event that happens once a month that you can only get Iron Banner themed rewards from. Once the Iron Banner event is live, players have until the weekly reset to compete in the playlist and earn Iron Banner reputation and rewards. Iron Banner ranks and reputation reset with the conclusion of each Iron Banner event. When you compete in the Iron Banner with secondary characters, it will grant you bonus Iron Banner reputation until they've caught up to the reputation of the character with your highest Iron Banner rank. So that means if your Hunter is at level 5, then your Warlock is at level 3. Your Warlock is going to continue to get increased reputation gains until they've caught up with your Hunter. When the Iron Banner is active, the regular weekly Crucible playlist can be found in the director under the Crucible. So basically the area with all the planets. Go over to the thing that says Crucible and you'll find your 2 weekly Crucible playlists. To earn weapons and armor and gear, you can purchase weapons and armor from Aphrodite, who is now the vendor at the Iron Temple, who is basically the person in charge of the Iron Banner now that Lord Saladin is taking care of more important things. You can purchase the items with legendary marks once you reach a certain Iron Banner reputation. Rank 3 is traditionally the armor, rank 4 is usually the heavy or special weapon, or rank 5 is traditionally the primary weapon of the week. You can also earn gear by completing matches in Iron Banner specific to the weapons and armor that are available that week in the Iron Banner. So for example, next week the primary weapon is going to be the pulse rifle, which we're going to go over here in a minute. So you'll be able to get different roles of that weapon inside completing matches in the Iron Banner. Just as a reminder, some changes from year 1 and 2 to year 3 inside of Iron Banner. For those of you who are familiar with the tempered buff, the thing that basically increased your reputation gains over the week, that is now gone because there were a lot of people who were complaining, you know, I can't play at the end of the week, I can only play at the beginning of the week. They've basically taken that entire tempered buff and gotten rid of it, which I highly agree with. In addition, the daily bounties and the rank 3 and 5 Iron Banner packages from year 1 and 2 have been retired. They've instead been replaced by quests that you receive from Aphrodite, which will then correspond to different Iron Banner ranks. Aphrodite will then give you a quest line when you start up your Iron Banner on that character for the week. That quest will then progress when you reach rank 3 and rank 5. That gives you a chance to get different Iron Banner armor and weapons corresponding to your light level when you turn in the quest line steps. So in other words, if you're rank 390 light and you turn in something, you have a chance to get something at higher than that light level. These give you the chance to net any type of Iron Banner weapon or armor piece. So in other words, the weapon of the week, like I said last time, was pulse rifle. You have a chance to get something other than the pulse rifle. You can get the auto rifle, you get something like the sniper, something like that. In addition, there are 4 weekly bounties that will net you random Iron Banner armor and weapons, Iron Banner reputation, and legendary marks. The first up is Iron Support, where you earn 100 points supporting your teammates in the Iron Banner. When you get assisted kills, that gives you 1. When you get Avenger kills, it gives you 3 points. When allies are defended, it gives you 5 points. Get to 100 points and you'll be able to net some legendary gear, as well as marks, Iron Banner standing, and experience. Next up, we've got the Iron Marathon, where you earn 100 points by playing Iron Banner. If you complete a match, you get 5 points. If you win a match, you get 10 points. From completing that, you get a legendary weapon, legendary marks, Iron Banner standing, and experience. After that, we've got the Iron Arsenal, where you earned 100 points with weapon kills at the Iron Banner. With your primary, you get 1 point. Special weapon, you get 2 points. And heavy weapons, you get 5 points. At that point, you will then get a legendary weapon, legendary marks, Iron Banner standing, and experience. And finally, the final bounty is the Iron Light, where you earn 100 points with ability kills at the Iron Banner. Grenade kills will net you 2 points, melees will get you 3, and supers will give you 5. When you complete that, you will get a piece of legendary gear, legendary marks, Iron Banner standing, and experience. In addition to those bounties, you can also gain Iron Banner reputation by winning matches in the playlist. In addition, you can also, if you lose a game, you'll get something called an Iron Medallion. You can get those and stack those up to 5. Once you reach 5, they'll stack no longer. But if you win a game, you turn in all 5 of those Iron Medallions and you get a lot of Iron Banner standing experience for that. This week's game type is going to be control, where you want to capture and hold different points on the map, and also you want to be able to get a lot of kills. The more points you have, the more points your kills will count for. So you essentially want to try and capture maybe 2 points and then get a lot of kills on top of that. My one strategy, never, ever, ever triple cap. It's just a terrible idea. It messes up the spawn. Try and hold people to 2 spots and help to capture that 1 point. If you've only got 1 capture point and you need to get to another, to help to go capture whatever that is, whether that's B, C, A, whatever. Essentially hold 2 points and then get as many kills as you can and you will be successful. Titans, any classes for you will be great, but we'll probably see a return of the Defender Titans with no backup plans and shotguns. Warlocks, Stormcallers, and Voidwalkers are going to be great. Scatter Nades and Stormcaller Lightning Nades will be amazing. Hunters, Night Stalkers will be decent. Blade Dancers are okay. Gunslingers, it's hard to gauge because they're a very weak class right now, but they're very good for taking out those Defender Titan shields, so we may see a return of the Gunslinger in those. So a couple of suggestions for classes that you can use. Finally, let's talk about the armor and the weapons that you can get. Armor pieces that you can get this week are boots and chest pieces for your characters. The 2 things you're going to want to be looking for when you get drops is you're going to want to be looking for increased ammunition for your favorite weapon types. See the shotgun meta that's returned in Rise of Iron. Also, you want to see if you can get increased armor for your favorite subclass when you're looking for those chest pieces. For example, I love to run a Night Stalker Hunter. I'm going to be looking for increased armor while using a Void subclass. The weapons for this week are the Silver Dread, which is the machine gun. It's a very solid machine gun, a little bit higher rate of fire. What you're going to want to be looking for is any kind of a stability and range boost on the machine gun. If you can get an ammunition boost as well, that's fantastic, but those are the roles you're going to be wanting to look for. Stability and range, maybe ammunition. The focal point this week for Iron Banner is going to be the primary weapon that is featured, and that is the Clever Dragon Pulse Rifle. By far, it is one of the strongest weapons in the meta right now. It is a Grasp of Malak, high rate of fire type of pulse rifle. It sounds amazing, but what you're going to want to be looking for are rolls with any kind of stability and counterbalance boost on it, as well as range. Those 2 things paired together are going to make the thing very, very deadly. If you can get high caliber rounds in addition to any kind of a stability boost, will be amazing. I use this thing with a counterbalance high caliber rounds feeding frenzy roll, and it is astounding how good this gun is. So you want to be looking out for one of those rolls this week. We'll be looking, and I will be putting out a video talking about all the vendor rolls that Everdeet will have in the Iron Temple once the Iron Banner drops. So guys, that is everything you need to know about Iron Banner this week, and that is going to be starting on November 8th. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. In addition, you can also message me directly at Discord. I have some people who are messaging me at my gamer tag, and I don't really answer those a lot. Please either comment down in the YouTube video or check out my Discord and then shoot me a private message there, and I can answer whatever questions you have. If you like something in this video, a positive rating, as always, is always appreciated. I love playing with you guys. I love gaming with you guys, so you guys should check out my Twitch live streams. That information is down in the comment section. Subscribe for more Destiny content, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time in the universe of Destiny.